and good. And to the replay crew, hi. Thank you for being on replay. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and hit that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Or, you could hit the dislike, but, hope you don't. We are really trying to get to 500 subscribers, and the last time I checked, I had 459, so we're only 41 away. That may have changed since then. Anyway, I'm just waiting on some notifications to go out. Here's the birdies. Let's see who we got here. We got Rocket, Blueberry, and Lilo. Right now, Lilo is the one doing a lot of the singing. And, oh, there's Blueberry answering. I just love listening to them, especially first thing in the morning. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, like I said, just waiting on some notifications to go out, waiting on people to pop in. Nobody's in here yet, so then again, I didn't think to text anybody to let them know I was going live, which I normally do, and I forgot. Oh well. Oopsie. But so it's been kind of a rough morning, but we got through it. Actually, it started out as a really good morning, and we had a little bit of a rough patch, but it seems to be back to going all right. Hey, Matrix, how are you? It's good to see you. We're listening to the birdies sing this morning. How's your foot feeling? Apparently they got a lot to say. Bye, Mauricio. Hi, bye, Mauricio. Anyway, having a rough patch, Matrix. I'm so sorry. What's going on? If you feel like talking about it. Hurts. It's getting better, but it hurts. I'm sorry. I wish they could do something about the pain. But I'm glad it is getting better. Sorry, y'all. Allergies. I want to turn to take something. Hi, Epstein. Hi, Evelyn. Welcome in, y'all. Epstein, I'm actually married, so. Oh, I'm sorry, Matrix. Evelyn, where are you chatting from? Hi, Gianna. Trust me, you don't want me to sing. But welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Did I hear the birds? That's my birds singing this morning. I love listening to it, especially first thing in the morning. Matrix, I cannot imagine. I'm so sorry. Cena, am I sick? No. But thank you and welcome in. Yeah, you're in Pennsylvania, Matrix. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure, but that's what I thought. Look, you want to see them? That one right there that's closest to us, that's Rocket. That's Blueberry down there. And over there is... Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. That's Lilo. Blueberry and Rocket. Oh no, wait a minute. What Blueberry? Gianna, I think the only singing you're gonna get in here is these guys. Blueberry. Sorry, y'all, but ignore the dresser over there. We're reorganizing. No, Jonathan, I do not sing on the stream. Trust me, y'all don't want me to. Oh, really, Matrix? That would be awesome. Maybe we would actually get to meet when you're here. Because that's literally within walking distance of my house. Battlefields of America? Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, let me know if you do that, and maybe we can meet for lunch or something. They got a lot to say this morning. Yep. Hi, Gianna. Okay, awesome, Matrix. Yeah, do that. My email is just is Miss Sunrise Dawn all run together. Sunrise Dawn at Gmail. What? Let me see, Rocket. Oh, sorry, Blueberry. Anyway. Hi, Andrew. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Yep, happy Wednesday to you. Yeah, it is a pretty nice day. It's a pretty nice day here, too. It's kind of cool, but it's really pretty outside. Okay, awesome, Matrix. I will take a look at that as soon as I'm done here. But yeah, I thought about doing a stream from the park this morning, and I guess it slipped my mind because I just came right on home. It's 5:39 where you are, Andrew. You're in California, right? Am I remembering that right? Hi, Jamie. Welcome back. It's 8:40 here. Yeah, that's what I thought, Andrew, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, so I'm in Georgia, so it's 8:40 here. One of my favorite sounds first thing in the morning is these little guys running around chirping, yakking, playing. They are definitely morning birds. Oh, okay, Matrix. I thought you were saying you had already got it. Yeah, that. Right, Jamie? I had one of them out on one of my streams the other day, and hey, Lucy. No, sorry, there's no singing going on here, except for the birds. Alright. You guys, no singing, okay? I don't sing. Here's the birds. We have 3 of them. There's Blueberry right there. No, wait a minute, that's Rocket right there. Blueberry's close, is the one with the white wings there, that's Lilo. And then that's Blueberry. So there you go. Alright, y'all, I made it pretty, thank you, Jawad, welcome in. And y'all, I think I've made it pretty clear I'm not going to be singing, so let's not keep beating a dead horse, okay? Jug, I have 3. Bye, Lucy. Doing some ghost hunting? Oh, very cool. Yeah, you can definitely do that here, too. There's a really nice museum at this one. I'm guessing they probably all have museums. I've never, to be honest, I haven't been to another battlefield. Well, I take that back. I've been to one other one, but it's not far away. But yeah, I really like. I love the museum for this one. And thank you, Twog. And I hope I'm saying your name right. Twog, where are you chatting from? I do too, Matrix. Yeah, I know some people find them boring, but I find them fascinating. Of course, I'm a history buff, but the thing I really love is local history. Right, Matrix. Actually, I have thought about going into the museum and starting to stream. And if they say something, I'll stop. But if not, better to ask permission. I mean, better to ask forgiveness than permission. You know. You're a history guy too. Yeah, I love local history. Hey, Doctor Who, what, where? Welcome back. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? We got the birds just singing away over here. At least they were. Now they've quieted down for a second. There they go. Oh, you're in Oklahoma? Oh, that's cool. I'm in Georgia. I'm close to the Tennessee line, but I know some people out that way. Yeah, that's true, Matrix. That is true. And I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask them. I guess the worst they could do is say no. But I might just do that. Like, I don't know if I'll do it today, but probably tomorrow, maybe. I don't think I have anything going on tomorrow. I think I could go over and do that. Today, I'm just too sleepy. It's supposed to be in the 80s today. Doctor Who, what, where? Here, I think it's only supposed to be in the 60s. That's close to you, Matrix? Which one? The Gettysburg or this one? The one that's close to me is the Chickamauga battlefield. Get to meet Clifford the Big Red Truck. my oldest, when she was little, she had a Clifford dog that she hauled everywhere. Somewhere, and we've been looking for it, but we can't seem to find it. Somewhere there's a picture of her at the age of like 2, hanging on to Clifford. Oh, okay, Matrix. Yeah, that's sorry, y'all. Allergies and being tired. Hey, Cricket. Yeah, it's been a little bit, but it's all right. We got them. Yeah, I figured Matrix. My 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 daughter is 22. Doctor Who, what, where? I got the feathered babies right now, but we're fixing to go out in the other room where the other ones are. Look, there's That's a Rocket cleaning Lilo's head. And up there is Blueberry. Yeah, if you'll hang out for a few minutes, I'll be in there with the other fur babies, the dog and the cats. Oh, hey, Allison. Well, thank you for the room raid. Jasper, he's out in the other room. He's not allowed in here with the birds when the cage is uncovered because he gets a little too curious. But I'm going to go out there here in just a minute. Oh, anyway. Oh, okay, Indigo. Hey, Brian. Thank you for the raid. I did not know that. That makes so much more sense now, Indigo. And it also makes sense, but where did when I was wondering where Indigo went. Hey, good morning. And for those of you who are new here, if you haven't subscribed, I would so appreciate if you do. We are trying to get to that 500 mark because I was told by some people in regular life here that I would not be able to get to the 500 and not be able to get monetized, and so I should just give up. So now I'm being a petty Betty, and I have to prove them wrong. And you guys have been awesome about helping me. Hey, Gracie, welcome in. Where are you chatting from? So yeah, if y'all could please subscribe and help me get to that goal, I would so appreciate it. And also, right, Brian, I can be petty Betty when I want to. But also, and if thank you, Doctor Who What Where. I so appreciate that. And also, if you click the notification thing, make sure you click the notification bell. Make sure you click all because I tend to be fairly random about when I go on. I do have some kind of regular times, like now. Hey, Gracie. Hi, Irish. Yeah, I do have some kind of regular-ish times, like right about now. Brian, there's a good one. I think I'm going to pin that. There it is. Thank you, Cricket. And y'all, Cricket got to 1,000 subscribers the other day, so that was awesome. Oh, so proud of you for doing that, Cricket. Just to keep the confusion down, because it may confuse people when I call. Dot Rock has always been Matrix to me. That was his other name before. So, if y'all hear me saying Matrix, that's who I'm talking about. Or Dot Rock guy. Yeah. Oh, okay. That'll be cool to watch, Matrix. Are you going live today? Oh, you paint. Yeah, you can say that. You do a very good job of it, too. You make them all shiny and pretty. All right, y'all. I'm going to be outside for a minute, so... Right? Doctor Who What Where? Oh, wow. Brian. And Brian, make sure to put your link in here, too, and Crickets, and y'all want to drop some links in here, that'd be awesome. Because there's one thing I believe in, it's helping the other channels. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all were asking about Jasper. Might go live with drawing roses. I wish I could draw. I'm so jealous. My 5-year-old, when she really sets her mind to it, which she'll be 6 next week, when she really puts her mind to it, she can actually draw pretty good. Now, sometimes she draws, and you wind up with things like this. Sorry, I know I don't say her name, it's got it on there, but that's supposed to be her and her daddy. Oh, thank you, Indigo. Now, here's Jasper. Jasper, you want to say good morning? This is the star of the show, y'all. He lets me think I run things, but we all know. Everybody's been here for a while knows it's Jasper. Thank you, Brian. Look, Brian. Thank you, Cricket. Brian, it's our boy. You say good morning, Jasper? Hey, yeah, he's snoozing. Poor persecuted puppy. You alright, Jasper? You good? Alright, he's good. Thank you, Irish. Yep. Thank y'all. He is, like I said, he lets me think that I run the show, but we all know it's Jasper. And the kitties are around too. I'll have to show y'all them here in a minute. Watch out, Lenny. Just so you know, so it doesn't offend anybody, I am going to be smoking a cigarette, so y'all have been trick or warned. Oh, Jasper's going to come out with us. Thank you, Brian. Come on, Jasper. Hey, Joe, welcome in. It's good to see you over here. And, like I said, for those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And don't forget that like button, please. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find a place where I can still see the chat. There we go. Yeah, if y'all are the ones that are right, Brian. For the new folks, just to let you know, if y'all are into critters, which I'm. Oh, that's right, Joe. I forgot you're a mod over there. But I guess you can tell from the name there are lots of critters here. Hey, Antiques, how are you feeling? I asked Papa about you last night, and he said I'd have to ask you myself. So I'm asking. But those of you new here, as you think, oh, that's awesome, Antiques. I'm so glad. But the ones that have been around a while know there's lots of critters here. You had a rough day. I'm so sorry, Antiques. I hope it's better today. But we have, 13 cats, a dog, 4 hermit crabs, some fish, and 3 birds. So, oh, I bet that's pretty, Matrix. Yeah, we are sending love to Antiques. Well, yeah, Papa was in here last night, and he said that he had talked to you yesterday. I do. I got a zoo. My 5-year-old actually went around at one time and made a whole bunch of pieces of paper and wrote the word zoo on them and put them on every door in the house. Yeah, do that, Antiques. I don't know about you, Matrix, but 7 is my lucky number. You just listen to him. You need to share with him. Right, Brian. Menagerie. Yeah, there was a lot of 7s involved when I was born. So, yeah, 7 is my lucky number. Papa's a good guy, Antiques. Of course, I don't have to tell you that. Exactly, Matrix. I was born in 77. I weighed 7'7". You know, and there's even more, but that would give out too much information. A lot of ones in yours. Hang on, y'all. There we go. Alright, let me get back in here where I can actually see the chat a little better. Come on, Jasper. We're in 71. 31st day. Alright. Well, I guarantee anybody that wants to see kitty cats, born in January. My husband was born in January. His birthday is January 13th. If he wants to see kitty cats, I guarantee the moment you were 7'7", but much earlier. I was gonna say, I guarantee the kitty cats will be over here as soon as I sit down. And sure enough, here's one of them. There's Gray. With his eye still bothering him. This eye right here is I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's bothering him. And he's about impossible to medicate. Oh, that's sweet, Joe. Oh no, Antics. That's not good. I hope you're okay. Oh wow, Brian, that's pretty cool. And here is there's Miracle, also known as the One-Eyed Wonder Kitty. Oh, you don't black out? Not grandma's. I have a friend that used to have a friend growing up that would have these types of seizures where she would just zone out for a few minutes. Like, she'd be looking at you but not looking at you at the same time. Or she'd be staring off into space. And when she was done, she'd look at you and say, "Did I just blank out?" Yeah, you did. But if you didn't know what was going on, you'd just think she was off in a daydream. Yeah, absence seizures. If I didn't know what was going on, I'd have thought it was just thinking or just daydreaming for a minute. But no, she would just like zone out. And she couldn't. Yeah. I mean, that's why she could never have a driver's license because of it. Yeah, that happens to you too. The steering. Yeah. But see, with hers, they were so bad that she could never drive. They're tone clonic, I think. That sounds familiar. Oh, Cricket, hugs are never lame. Oh, you don't have seizures though? No, I zone out every now and then, but no seizures. It's great. Oh, Brian, that must have been scary. I can only imagine. I mean, Jasper has seizures, and I know how scary it is when a dog has it. I can't imagine when I've seen a person have one. Jasper. I would imagine not, Antics. I don't think any form of seizure would be a picnic. Yeah. Narcolepsy with cataplexy. I don't know if I've ever heard of it. I mean, I've heard narcolepsy, but not the cataplexy. I don't know what that is. My mom's cousin had narcolepsy. And you want to know the scary part? He had bad narcolepsy, and he was a truck driver. Somehow he got past all the tests to experience seizures related to alcohol. Yeah, I bet, Cricket. We yeah, my mom's cousin would Brian. I bet Brian. That's where the steering comes from. My my mom's cousin that was narcoleptic. You know, he said he would keep several gallons of water under his truck. I mean, under his seat on in the truck, and he would just constantly drink water to keep himself awake. Well, Antics, I'm glad you're feeling better. I hope you keep getting better as the day goes on. Yeah, I always thought that was like so scary because you'd just be sitting there talking to him, and he just drunk. You know, he always said that um, the people he knew would tell him that he was the only person they knew that could get 9 minutes of sleep out of a 10-minute break. Quit, Gray. Stop, Gray. I bet, Cricket. Poor teacher. We used to have a teacher that would doze off in class, but it was because it was before sleep apnea. There wasn't much known about it back then. I couldn't find out he had that, but he would fall asleep in class. And there was even a joke made in the yearbook, which he would joke about it. So there was a joke made in the yearbook about um, one of the required classes or something was watching Coach Klein sleep. Oh, that is really interesting, Matrix. Yours is tied to emotions. Right, I'm right there with you, Joe. Right, Cricket. I can't help but wonder. All these people they say had narcolepsy. I wonder if they really just had that sleep apnea because I have it. You know, um, I haven't been officially diagnosed, but we all know I have it. It's just a matter of getting my insurance to pay for the test. Now, my mom has a CPAP machine. All right, Matrix. You have a good rest of your day. And yeah, send me an email. Well, you can let me know when you do decide to come to this battlefield. Right, Joe? That sleep apnea can be scary. It's scary for the person having it, and it's scary for the people watching. I've been there for both. Oh, really, Matrix? Yeah. See, I don't really need a test to tell me I have it. I just need the test so that I can get the medication or whatever that I need. I wonder if there is any medication. And the CPAP machine, which my mom, like I said, my mom has mild sleep apnea. So she doesn't actually use the machine. She just had one. She didn't ever use it. So she brought it over here, but she forgot one of the parts to it. So, all right, awesome, Matrix. Thanks. So I'm gonna get, once we get that up and running, maybe I can use hers until I can get the test. But right, Joe, I'm same. It's the same here. But my dad has severe sleep apnea, so he has to use his CPAP every night, and I pretty much stay tired no matter how much sleep I get. And I know that's the culprit. Plus, there's been lots of times when I woke up just, gasping for air. And I know that's what it is. So, but hi, Sochi, welcome back. But I don't have very good health insurance, so we could be sleepy. Usually only sleep about 4 hours at a time. Yeah, Cricket, that's me. And usually, the very least, have to get up and go use the bathroom within about 4 hours. Guess I'm old. A miracle. Look, y'all, it's miracle. But right, Indigo, she just all right, Matrix, lurk away. Yeah, my mom just I guess she felt like she didn't, hers is so mild that she doesn't seem to need it. She sleeps okay without it. So, which honestly, I'm surprised. I was surprised she even had it because I've never heard my mom snore or anything, and that's usually one of the signs of it, from what I understand. Oh, look at this, y'all. When Miracle wants attention, Miracle gets attention. She makes sure of that. Oh, thank you, Antiques. I am the only person that she will do this to. She's she was abused as a kitten. Oh, thank you, Cricket. So that must mean Pip is a really pretty cat. But I'm the only one that she'll do this to. I mean, she was found abandoned in a parking lot at 4 weeks old all by herself. I'm pretty sure she was tossed from a moving car. So she doesn't trust men. Thank you, Joe. But right, I can see that, Indigo. Yeah, Pip is an adorable name. But when they found her at 4 weeks old, she ended up with an eye infection, so she had to have her eye removed before she was even 8 weeks old. We got her when she was 12 weeks old, so she'd already had all that done, and it was very obvious that she's been abused by a man because she doesn't like any men, any. And she's pretty skittish around all strangers, but especially men. So she's definitely not gonna do it, the headbutts and stuff to a stranger. But she'll do it. She won't do it for my husband or the kiddo is a little too wild, so I'm the only one that she does this to. Hey now. And so I'm the lucky one. Miracle. And actually her name is Miracle for because of everything she survived. It was a miracle she survived. His name for Epiphane, who was my great great grandfather. Oh, that's cool, Cricket. The other cats are meowing at each other. No. French Canadians have religious names. Yeah. But anyway, this is my. Oh, and this is also Cricket. Miracle is also the only bobtailed cat I've ever had. So she has, she lost her eye. She was born without a tail. See, look at her little nub. She got the cutest little nub. I got the cutest little nubbin. She likes to have her nubbin scratched. The booty scratches and nubbin scratches. Oh. Yeah, she doesn't. She's not a big fan of most people. Me too, Cricket. That was actually what caught my attention first when we saw it. With the we actually adopted her from PetSmart, one of the rescues there. Oh, but that was one of the first things that caught my attention was her little bobtail, and she was so cute. She was so little. That was just so little. Yeah, it was just a little thing. Melts my heart. She does. She melts my heart every time. Now, one thing, she won't tolerate the other cats getting too close to her. Yeah, Cricket, same here. And Petco's another good one. That's where we got, well, we rescued two of our hermit crabs, but they were actually, technically, they were there because somebody brought them in, so they needed a good home. So then we ended up buying two more, which I kind of consider a rescue because even though Petco's good, their tanks for their crabs are awful. Not like dirty or anything, they're just not, they don't have much in there. No. Hang on, y'all. Sorry about that. Yeah, I could spend an entire day just going to pet stores. And I have learned I don't take Jasper with me just because he gets so excited. Sorry, y'all. He gets so excited anywhere he goes. He gets to go in. He gets really worked up, and I'm afraid if he gets too excited, I'm afraid he's gonna have a seizure. Right, it's the same with the one here, Cricket. What do you think, Gray? Hmm? Yeah, and I love that they promote rescue instead of buying from, instead of just ending up with a puppy mill trying to supply them with dogs. Because I have seen the result of puppy mills and it's not pretty. Sorry about that. Hey, Keith. Miracle. Anyway, guys, I am so sorry. My eyes are just really bothering me today. I was afraid not a right one. Sorry, antics. I keep trying to go off the screen when I do, but I can't seem to stop that. This eye was really stinging this morning. I don't know what was going on with it, but at least it seems to have stopped. Sorry, y'all. Hang on, I gotta open my water. Hang on. I'm gonna set the phone down for just a second. Y'all get to stare at the ceiling. Sorry. Just don't have enough hands. Yeah, yawning is contagious. Usually ends up being about an hour into the stream or so I start yawning. I don't know why. I guess it's because I stop and stay still. But if I get up and walk around, it won't be so bad. Right, it's probably a good idea, Antics. Stick with the treadmill. Right, Joe? We have another kitty here. This is Skylar. Isn't she pretty with her markings? I think she's a beautiful cat. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Joe. If you haven't hit the like button, y'all, please make sure to click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do. We are trying to get to that 500 mark, and we're about 40 away. And also, I do need... I'm so sorry, y'all. If anybody's able to... sorry, Antics. I don't always end up yawning, just every once in a while. If y'all are able to help out with this, I would greatly appreciate it. I do need watch hours, so if anybody as they're running the streams in the background or whatever, I would appreciate it if you have me on there. I do have a playlist, so I think I'm gonna walk back outside. It's kind of cool out there, so that'll help wake me up a little more. Sorry, I hope y'all can still hear me. Who is going back to bed now? After here. See, my problem is I drink so much coffee that it doesn't affect me. Right, I've been trying to remember to do that, Cricket. I gotta go back on this one and add some hashtags in, but I forgot to. But thank you for that, and I think you're the one that gave me the idea, so thank you. It seems to be drawing in some more people. Especially with the birds. Oh, wait a minute. Antics, you weren't in here earlier. Antics, have you seen my birds? I want to show you just... And Joe, I don't know if you saw them either. I'm going to show the birds again for the ones who haven't seen them because they're so pretty. When we got to the pet expo, we were planning just to get 2. We wound up getting 3 because there was only 3 left and they were brothers and they were like a third of the price I expected. Only a glimpse. Let's see. Yeah, I expected them to be between 40 and 50 and they were only 25 a piece, so. And they're very sweet. So here we have, this is Rocket, the one that just flew to the back, that's Rocket. You got Blueberry on this side, Lilo on that side. Let's see if you can see them better over here. Hey babies. Lilo. It's a toss-up between who's, your Rocket's pretty shy, that's why he's on the back. We're trying to handle him, keep handling him and stuff so he's used to us, but he's a little more difficult to get out of the cage. These guys are all brothers. And it's a toss-up between Lilo and Blueberry there, but who's the friendliest? They were singing away earlier. Thanks, y'all. They were just singing to their little heart's content. Hey, that might be an idea for my daughter, Indigo. Oh, thank you, Cricket. That's good. But you might change your mind if you can see Lilo's back. Even though I agree, they're all beautiful. Let's see if I can. He's got those white wings. That's what drew me to him at first. But like I said, there was only 3 left, and they're brothers, and they're all. I don't know if they're bonded. I guess they kind of are. But they're only about 4 months old. Yes, Hallison is Indigo, Antiques. Yeah, Hallison is Indigo. I didn't know that either until just a few minutes ago. Indigo done changed their name on us. When anybody changes your name, you should have to put your old name at the end for a little while. Unless there's a reason not to. I'm just playing. Oh, there's Matrix again. I wasn't sure if you were still listening or not. You coming outside, Jasper? You come outside? No? Yes? Come on, Jasper. Alright, I guess he ain't coming. You getting dizzy now? I'm sorry. Oh, okay, Indigo, that makes sense. Yeah, exactly, Matrix. Even though you still had to tell me because I still didn't catch on. MR's Matrix Rabbit. That was Matrix. Rock guy was Matrix Rabbit before. Hope y'all don't mind me smoking on here because, like I said, help keep me awake. It feels really good out here. Yeah, right, Cricket. I guess I technically changed mine. I just added to it. It was just Miss Sunrise Dawn, and now I had to add the Critter connection on there. I thought that made it a little more clear what the channel is about, which is not only connection between friends. Right, Cricket, I'm right there with you. It's not only about the connection between friends, it's also, it's about the animals. Talking about them, telling their stories. All of these guys are rescues, except for, now the birds I did buy from a breeder. But that's because to my knowledge, I don't know that there's any parakeet rescues near me. If there was any parakeet rescues near me that I knew of, that they would have come from a rescue too. But at least I guess I could say by buying them, at least I make sure that they get a good life. But yeah, all the cats are rescues. Jasper is technically a rescue. It's the lady that... Oh, thank you, Indigo. The lady that I got Jasper from, got him from a lady that was that couldn't care for him anymore, and he was apparently not treated very nice there. So she took him, away from that situation. And then she herself got into a situation. Oh, thank you, Joe. She herself got into a situation where she couldn't take care of him. So that's why I've got him. Like, he was having to stay outside most of the time and stuff, and he's not an outdoor dog. Right, we did. But thank you, Antiques. Yeah, I love that I can go inside and listen to birds and come out here and listen to birds. Oh, thank you, Brian. He is. But we do know at one point he was hit by a car. And he ended up with a broken tail. That's why his tail curves down instead of up. No barking. Y'all hear that? He has to argue with me. Hang on, I'll show y'all. And I will show y'all Jasper. Again. Because he's so cute. Jasper. Come here, Jasper. Can you say hi? Yeah, hi. It's the star of the show. Alright, I'm going to go back in where I can see Chad a little better. And try not to walk around and make Joe so dizzy. But that did kind of wake me up a little more. Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you there, antiques. Sometimes if I see them in a bad situation, if I can get them, I do. You know. Right, Cricket? Hey, Merjan. That's right, isn't it? Scientology up north is Merjan, right? Or Mirjam. I think that's how I say it. Right, Indigo, he's got those eyes. Thank you, Irish. Sorry, there we go. They kept a cat in a cage all the time? No way. What are you doing, Squeak? That's another reason is I like to come on here and tell their stories. I think their stories need to be... Oh, like Miriam, okay. Mirzam, okay. I should know that by now. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mirzam. That's Jasper. I think we got another kitty cat coming up here. Right, Indigo. I'm there with you. One of the many reasons I'm glad I'm not with my ex-husband anymore. Because he was, when we first got together, he was nice to the animals, and he treated them good. Then all of a sudden, he just started being mean to them. This is Dakota, y'all. I ain't getting to show his face here. There's Dakota. Dakota, look up. There's that handsome face. This guy right here, Dakota. I love all of my cats. I love all my animals. Very much. This one, I always tell everybody, this is my soulmate in cat form. Right, Cricket? Sometimes that happens. They think they don't want pets, and then they're really good with them. Unfortunately, with my ex-husband, it was the opposite. Like, just to tell one story. I was at work, and I came home from work one day, and the cat we had at the time, which her name was Possum. I came home and Possum's jaw was looked like it was out of socket. So, I asked him what happened, and he was like, well, I don't know, maybe she fell off a shelf or something. Right, Cricket, I wouldn't complain either. But, so, we couldn't do the vet then, so I had to call the vet and find out how to take care of that at home. Let's see, hang on. Right, Michelle, I'm the same way. If you don't like the animals, you're out the door. But and it took me too long after this incident to tell him out. But my thing was there was a child that was involved. So anyway, he was like, well, I don't know, maybe she fell or something. But like I said, we called the vet. We found out what we could do for her at home to keep her comfortable and get her jaw healed. Which pretty sure now it was actually broken. We did eventually get to take her to the vet, and they were able to do something to whatever they were able to do to set it or whatever to help her. But for a while we were I had to feed her baby food, and then one day my daughter Holly, y'all seen her on here. She's grown now, but she was about 7 at the time. She said, Daddy did this to Possum. So yeah, I was not happy, to say the least. Yeah, he got called a few names that day. Not with her not with her around, but the minute I got him to himself, yeah. He I think at that point he knew my opinion of him, to put it nicely. And yeah, that wasn't too long before, well, our marriage started falling apart right about then. We held it together for a little while because of my daughter. But yeah, that was about the breaking point. No pun intended. Then, but I will tell y'all a funny story. We had a husky at the time, which we had raised from birth. Her name was Smokey. Smokey was my daughter's and mine. She never cared for my ex-husband, even though she grew up with him there. Well, Smokey never, ever had an accident with sorry. Oh, awesome! That's awesome, Matrix. But Smokey never had an accident in the house, even when she was a puppy, and I never had to housebreak her. Her mother did it because we had her parents. We didn't mean to have puppies. We just didn't spay and neuter fast enough. Well, her mother housebroke her. She never once went in the house, except for one time, and that was this time that I'm fixing to tell y'all about, because it cracked me up so bad. So my ex husband and I were newly divorced. Like, we may not even, I don't even know if we were divorced yet. We were just separated. And he came to pick up our daughter, came to pick up Holly for his couple of days with her. Smokey walked over to him, squatted down, and peed on his foot. That's the only time she ever peed in the house. She peed right on his foot, and she looked up at him when she did it. That dog got extra treats afterwards, and they left. Yeah, yeah, she got a lot of extra treats that day. I will never forget that. Just think about it. For a female dog, she had to really aim. I agree with you, Cricket. And Antics, yeah, he is a lucky guy. Anyway, make sure I hadn't missed anything. And I'm happy for you, Antiques. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to stretch my. I've been having trouble with my shoulders. I'm trying to stretch them out. Anyway, for those, and just as a reminder, for those who haven't subscribed, please do. I would so appreciate that. We're getting closer and closer every day to that 500 goal. So, and like I said, I also do need watch hours. Brian, if you're still in here, I've been kind of flipping back and forth between your channel and Crafty's. And I think there was somebody else told me they needed watch hours. Now I'm trying to remember who it was. Is there anybody? And also, if y'all wouldn't mind, could we share Antics link and Joe? I think you have a channel too, don't you? For anybody that's got a channel in here, if you want your channel link dropped, please. Matrix has a channel. Just let us know. We'll try to get your link shared. You need watch hours, Matrix? Alright. I will try to start running yours out. Do you have a playlist? Yep, one day at a time, antics. Thank you, Cricket. I appreciate it. And subs too. Yeah, and everybody make sure you go sub to go sub to the Matrix and everyone else. That's the links are being shared here. And if you can't click the links, for some reason, because sometimes when I'm streaming vertical like this, the links are not clickable. Your bananas for music, Joe. Oh, you're welcome, antiques. But if you can't click the link, just what you may have to do is just wait until the chat repopulates, which sometimes can take up to 24 hours, but usually it's less. And then you can come back then and click on the links. Thank you, Cricket. You did a song for Joe yesterday, and she did a great one for me 2 days ago. Oh, that's awesome, antics. But thank you, Cricket, for sharing those. But, I think that's my opinion. That's one of the best ways to help build a channel is just to share the links and stuff, because that's how we got to support each other. You're welcome, Matrix. But Matrix makes some really pretty stuff with resin. I've seen some pretty amazing things that he's made, and I would highly recommend going over there to sub. Thank you, Cricket. And if y'all want some music in the mornings, at least this morning where we are, Brian's your guy there. And Cricket, don't forget to drop your own link. Cricket there makes some great music too. Oh, cool, Matrix. That's a lot of resin. Birds are in there singing. Yes, he does. Cricket, I agree. And also, I think all right, thanks for letting us know, Antiques. Got a lot of molds, Matrix. Okay, cool, Joe. I will watch out for that. Hey, litter, yep. Yes, we do like instrumental music, so make sure to go sub to Cricket too. And Cricket just hit 1,000 subscribers, so congratulations to that, Cricket. But there was something else I was going to say, and I don't remember what it was. And if you haven't subscribed here, please make sure you do. And hit the notification bell and click all, because I tend to be fairly random about when I come on. I do try to do a morning stream Monday through Friday, and then an evening stream every night, but I don't always succeed in that, but I try. The times kind of vary too, just depends a lot on my kiddo when she goes to bed, things like that. So, oh, my eyes. What do you think, Miracle? Anyway. Alright, you guys. I think I am going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I think it's time for this old lady to take a little nap. But like I said, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whichever it is where you are. And also, please don't forget, if you do see somebody without a smile, make sure you give them one of yours, because they may need that. And like I said, I love you guys. I will either see y'all in the chats or I'll see you on my next stream, which will be later on today. Have a great rest of your day.